In Mommy and Daddy's bedroom there is a closet. Mommy's dresses are in it, and Daddy's Sunday shirts and pants. The closet has steps in it where Mommy and Daddy put their shoes. The steps go up behind the pants and dresses, and there's also things on them like shoe boxes and bags of clothes that don't fit us anymore. I can't go in there because Mommy says no. I want to go in and crawl up the steps and see where they go. Mommy says they don't go anywhere. But they do go somewhere. They go up. Mommy says they probably used to go up to the attic, but they got old, and now we have different steps in the bathroom that go up to the attic. You can't have steps that don't go anywhere. I want to go up them and see where they go, but Mommy won't let me, so I never can. I don't know what a Pyonder is. We have a song we sing in church about when the roll is called a Pyonder, I'll be there. A roll is sometimes called a bun, but I've never heard anyone call it a Pyonder. Or there are rolls like toilet paper rolls, or rolls like rolling down the hill, and I don't know which one you'd call a Pyonder. It's kind of a funny song. But I know it's about Jesus coming back, and I know we have to be ready for that any minute. Me and Kelly play dollies. My dolly is Janie. Janie used to be Mommy's dolly when Mommy was little. Janie is plastic, and you can make her arms and legs stick out so she sits up by herself. Her eyes go shut when you lay her down, and open when you pick her up. Her mouth has a hole in it for a dolly bottle, but you can pour real water in it if you want to, and then she wets because there's a hole in her bottom. Mommy doesn't like that. She doesn't like us slopping in the water or playing about going to the bathroom. I feed Janie raisins. She rattles forever. Kelly's dolly's name is Thousie. Kelly made that name up out of her head. Thousie's a new dolly, so she isn't all plastic like Janie. Her arms and legs are, but her belly is soft. Thousie can't get wet, or Mommy says she will get rotten. Thousie and Janie get sick. They have colds. Me and Kelly take good care of them. We grease them with Vicks like Mommy does to us when we have colds. Mommy gets very mad because we know we're not supposed to open the medicine cabinet where she keeps big people things. She takes away the Vicks and the dollies. Janie gets washed, but she has to throw Thousie away, and Kelly gets a different Thousie. Mommy says she's going to put the Vicks away far over Jordan like in the song. I hope she can get it back when I catch a cold again. Me and Kelly get in fights. I hate her. I wish she was dead. Sometimes people kill each other, but I don't have anything to kill Kelly with. Besides, killing people's a sin and I would go to hell. But I could tell Jesus I was sorry, and he'd have to forgive me because Jesus forgives everyone. He forgives other people who kill people. I remember the story of David and Goliath and how little David kills giant Goliath with a slingshot and a stone. I don't have a slingshot. I don't really know what a slingshot is, but in the story David swings it really fast, round and round, and a stone flies out and hits Goliath in the head and he dies. I don't think it hurts too much. If it could kill a giant like Goliath, it ought to work on Kelly. And we have a lot of stones. I find a dolly bonnet with strings on it and I get some stones. Mommy is outside working and Kelly is playing on the porch. I put a stone in the dolly bonnet and hide behind the washer. I wait for Kelly to walk past the doorway so I can sling my sling round and round like the song. I imagine Kelly lying on the ground with a red star on her forehead like Goliath. Mommy and Daddy will have a fit if Kelly dies. I could say I didn't try it, but they will still have a fit. I'll get spanked for sure. They love her a lot and they'll cry and then we'll have to bury her. I decide not to kill her after all. there's a big bush outside the house, and a mommy duck from down at the pond comes up here and makes her nest under it. She lays eggs in it and sits on them. She's brown, and she has a flat, funny beak that she sticks out at me when I look at her. She doesn't like me. Maybe she thinks I'm going to shoot her like in duck season or take away her eggs and eat them. I'm not. I want to pet her, but she doesn't like me, and she acts like she wants to peck me. Mommy and Daddy say, leave that duck alone. And if I get too close, she could peck me really hard. Also, if she gets scared, she might go away and never come back, and her duckies would have to stay inside those eggs and never come out. Sometimes I look under the bush, and the mother duck isn't there. I crawl under and look at the eggs. There are a lot of them, piled up on top of each other. They look just like chicken eggs, only a little bigger. Mommy finds me and says, Diana Renee, I told you to leave that duck alone. I tell her the duck isn't there, only the eggs. She says I have to leave the nest alone too, or the mother duck will be able to tell that I was touching them, and she'll go away and not come back. Leaving it alone is very hard. After a while, the mother duck stops sitting on her nest because she has baby duckies, but there's still eggs in there. She forgot about some of them. She must not be a very good mother. After all, if she forgets about some of her own eggs. Mommy says, leave those eggs alone. They're rotten. Mommy says, if they didn't hatch into duckies, they were no good in the first place. I don't think I believe her. How would Mommy know that? I think there's still baby duckies inside those eggs. But they can't come out because their mommy won't sit on them and keep them warm. I wish I could get them out. I wish I could sit on them, but I'm too big and I would smash them. Then I have a very good idea. Baby duckies can swim as soon as they're born. So I could put the leftover eggs into warm water, not too hot. And then the baby duckies could come out. That would be nice of me. I'm pretty smart. Then the duckies would think I'm their mommy and they would like me. I could pet them and feed them and teach them to swim. I put the leftover eggs into my dress and I go into the bathroom when Mommy's not looking. Mommy would tell me no. I fill up the sink with warm water and I put the eggs in it. I stir them around a little very carefully and very quiet so Mommy won't say, "What are you doing in there?" I hope they hatch. Then something terrible happens. All of a sudden, the eggs burst open, and a horrible brown goo comes shooting out all over me and all over the bathroom, and it stinks worse than anything, and there aren't any duckies. I'm scared and upset, and I start to scream and cry when the eggs explode. Mommy's knocking on the door of the bathroom saying, "What's the matter, Diana? Open the door." I cry and cry, and I can't stop. She's going to smack me for sure about this mess and about disobeying. I tell her about the duckies. I have to take a bath and change my dress. But she doesn't smack me because I'm already crying. She just says, "That's why I told you to leave them alone, because they're rotten." I didn't know what a rotten egg meant before, but now I do.